students, how are you all? Dear students, today we are going to do a very interesting poem, beautiful poem, that is the rainbow, the colorful rainbow, the rainbow of 7 colors. It's a wonderful poem written by Christina Rossetti. You know, how is a rainbow formed? Yes, rainbow is formed when in the sky you have the sunlight as well as the rain droplets. Now students, when these sunlight enters the raindrops, then a beautiful rainbow is formed. A rainbow of 7 colors. और हमें ऐसा लगता है कि ये जो रेनबो है ना, ये स्काई को हमारी अर्थ के साथ ज्वाइन कर रहा है. इट इज़ अ ब्रिज बिटवीन द स्काई एंड द अर्थ. इट सीम्स टू बी सो वंडरफुल. हमें ऐसा लगता है कि वी कैन क्लाइम ऑन द रेनबो एंड वी कैन गो टू द स्काई. Isn't it? You also try to see the rainbow when it appears in the sky after the rainfall and when the sun is there. So dear students, now let's see about your poetess. The poetess is Christina Rossetti. She is an English poetess who wrote romantic, devotional and even children's poem. So this rainbow is a children's poem written by Christina Rossetti. Now dear students, let's go for the poem here. Boats sail on the rivers and ships sail on the seas, but clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. There are bridges on the rivers as pretty as you please, but the boat that bridges heaven and overtops the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is prettier than these. So dear students, this is a poem. Remember the poem Rainbow you have to learn. This poem is written in 2 stanzas. One stanza ranges from boats till please and other ranges from there to these. So dear students, let's get started once again and we will know from word to word. You know, in this poem, there is a wonderful comparison done. Students, before starting with the poem, let's see some new words, some difficult words that you will come across. Let's see bridge. Do you know what is a bridge? It is a road that goes across a river and helps the people to cross it, right? I repeat it. Bridge is a road that goes over a river. रिवर को अगर हमने क्रॉस करना होता है तो हम लोग क्या बनाते हैं? ब्रिज बनाते हैं. Is that clear? Heaven. Heaven is a place of great happiness. It is a place of happiness. It is a place of quietness where you get serenity. Overtops. Overtops means goes over the top. Is that clear? Let me tell you, when your height increases more than your father, then you are overtopping your father, right? So dear students, let's start this beautiful poem. Boats sail on the river and ships sail on the sea, but the clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. So dear students, in this poem, what is explained? This is one single stanza, and in this stanza, a beautiful comparison has been drawn. Comparison का मतलब पता है ना आप लोगों को? हम compare कर रहे हैं boats को, ships को, किसके साथ? Clouds के साथ. We are comparing the boats and the ships with the clouds. आपको पता है जो boat होती है that is small. So boats can sail only in the river. But ships, they are sailing in the sea, right? But you know, the poetess says that instead of the ships and the boats, what is more pretty? What is more beautiful? It is the clouds that sail across the sky. Have you ever seen the clouds moving? बच्चे, हमें लगता है ना क्लाउड्स मूव कर रहे हैं, जब रेन आने वाली होती है तो कितने डार्क क्लाउड्स आ जाते हैं, isn't it? So what is a poetess saying? The beauty of clouds is more than the beauty of sailing ships and the boats. Is that clear? So यहाँ पर comparison किसके बीच में हुआ है? The comparison is between boats, ships and the clouds. Which is more prettier? The clouds are more prettier. The clouds that float in the sky are more prettier. I hope it is clear. So let me repeat it once again. Boats sail on the river and ships sail on the seas. But the clouds that sail across the sky are prettier than these. So what is more prettier? The clouds that are floating in the sky. They are more prettier. Dear students, let's start with the second stanza. There are bridges on the rivers, are pretty as you please. But the bow that bridges heaven, and overtops the trees and builds a road from earth to sky is prettier than these. So dear students, let's start with this second stanza once again. The poetess says that there are bridges, Do you know some of the main important bridges? Yes, like the London Bridge, and in India like the Howrah Bridge, like the Sea Link, isn't it? Beautiful bridges we find. So here in this stanza, the poetess is comparing the bridges with the rainbow. The poetess says that the bridges on the river helps us to cross the road, and the bridge that is joining our earth to the sky is a rainbow. It is ahead of all. It is overtopping everyone, and it is the prettiest of all. और ये जो rainbow है ना, it is beautiful. It is the prettiest of all. So dear students, there are bridges. The bridge is there on the river so that we can easily cross the river. Right? They are pretty as you please. Like all the bridges are really very pretty and they seem to be beautiful. But not in the eyes of the poetess. Poetess finds the bow that bridges the heaven, and this bow is the rainbow. Rainbow is bridging the heaven with the earth. Bridging the heaven means rainbow हमारे को join करता है हमारी earth को हमारी sky से. And when we see a rainbow, it is above everything, even overtopping the trees. See, the rainbow is above the trees, isn't it? And builds a road. The rainbow is building a road from earth to sky. And dear students, the poetess says is prettier far than these, and the rainbow is prettier far than the man-made bridge. So in this poem, the comparisons have been done between the man-made things and So dear students, here a beautiful comparison has been drawn by the poetess between the man-made things and between the nature. So the clouds are by nature. The rainbow is by nature. So the poetess thinks that the things that nature creates is more prettier, more beautiful than the boats and the ships, than the bridges that a human is making. Right? So this is a beautiful poem. Please enjoy this poem. Thank you.